What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? It is I, James, back again. ReadOptionAgency.com, 20 plus years, selling on eBay. I just figured with sales so crappy, eBay's having such huge issues, it was nice just to take a couple of days off, not making videos, just shipping what little there was and moving on. Just getting work done, relaxing with the video thing. But yeah, say eBay, like yesterday, server error here, server there, error there. It's just continuous server errors, and it tells you it's a server error now when something happens. Courtney! Burn! My babies. My babies are here for help. To help me. Anyway. So, yeah, like the night before last, there was a 9-hour window, nothing. So that typical stuff. There was even a day, during the day, not yesterday, but the day before, where there was like a 4-hour window during the day, nothing came through. So just a bunch of stuff like that. So that was from last night there. So we're going to pull what sold overnight, get that shipped out, and get to the post office. And then I may just do my weekly stop at the honey hole today. Spend like $20 or less, basically just to say, hey, I'm still here. Just find items that I think can move quick in 2 days, kind of like last week. I don't remember if anything else is sold. We sold the 2 items and basically made the money back. But I don't remember what I got that day to recall if anything else sold. I don't even remember. I can't remember the items that sold that we made the money back on. So, and that was only last Friday. All right, let's get into this, get this done, get this knocked out. Got some listing to do again today. So let's go. I had bought that new camera with the USB-C, but my computers are not USB-C, so I did find an adapter to marry that USB-C to a USB port. So that's coming in the mail. So hopefully I'll have a camera 1 up soon in my office. And they're not going to be nothing exciting, I don't think. And I know this was right here. This is it. Yes. Yeah. Basically, just letting you guys hang out while I list and draft and, kind of take questions when I can look at the chat and what have you. And, just little simple stuff like that. But we'll see. All right. I'd never heard of this brand before. I'm not even going to butcher the name. But this was like a cycling hat, and sold for $18. Let's see where it's going. I'm not there yet, so let's see. It's going to England. And I think it's like a French company, I believe, or something. So, all right, St. Louis Zoo. Kids hat sold for $6. Staying in the area, St. Louis. So, are you ready for a CD live? Yeah. We got 4 CDs headed to Hawaii. Sold for $21. We got the Mystical Rainforest. The Sounds of Horror. 65 sound effects and more Hollywood sound effects. Boom. James, just get another tote. They're right there. So, I kind of was putting myself in this headspace the last couple of days where I don't know if it's a positive thing yet or not, but I'm like, what if I just list everything I have? I mean, the crappy stuff I'm throwing in giveaway, not messing with. But I'm like, what if I just list everything, right? Just if I can list everything in my storage lockers in the next, say, 7 years, 5 to 7 years, would I just be able to sit back and just let money flow in daily? Like, I built this store. Now all I have to do if I all I have to do is ship. That's all I have to do. So I'm like, I wonder. But then I also started the whole breaking things down because my original thought with the readoption agency was to keep stuff out of landfill. So I don't like just throwing stuff away if I don't have to, right? And I know I got recycling bins for a lot of the, plastic cases and even the CD inserts and stuff like that. But I'm like, what if somebody's looking for them? I used to sell, like I said, just the discs and even just the CD inserts way back when. But I didn't keep, and I did sell decent amount, if I remember correctly. And I didn't have that many up. And the reason I stopped was because I was limited on the number of items I had. So right now, when it comes to media, I have like 75,000 items, and I only have probably, 10,000 media items listed. So I still got a lot of room. And even though I got a lot of stuff in storage, so I started just when I got this parts only thing. I'm like, if it's something I can break down, I'm just going to break it down. I'm going to put it in. Say in 4 years, I'm running out of room because I got a bunch of normal media stuff up, then I can start ending stuff, right? But if it's in front of me, why not list it? Especially this little stuff like this, it takes no time at all to list. So I got a bunch of just the discs, just the cassettes. So I started just the inserts back. And I try to put it at a price where, if you buy 2, it's only going to be $3 a piece plus the free shipping. So I try to do it in a way where I'm going to make some decent money worth my time. And the free shipping on these items maybe hits a different algorithm. The only difference is I'm not promoting them because I'm not wasting no money on them, no more than I already have when it comes to time. At least not right now. There's no point in it. But so I started doing all this again, and with video games even too, like just if I got just a cartridge or a CD or just a booklet, I'll put in here. Keeps it out of the landfill, and what have you, because I'm not fully sold on everything makes it to recycling. I don't think the system's that perfect yet. But, if the item is too scratched, I'm not going to waste no time resurfacing these items. If it's too scratched, then I put it in the giveaway. Or actually right now I'm putting it in a box, and I'm going to sell the box like of 100 of the discs for art projects. So they're not even technically going in the trash or anything yet. So I got that started for the stuff that's damaged, and we'll see how it goes. I have not sold any that I know of as of yet. But like I said, I'm not promoting anything. I'm not putting no money into it. Maybe in the future I will, but right now I want to get as much money out of them as I can if they do sell. So we'll see how that goes. But just trying to change my whole mindset to see if I can get everything I have listed in the next 5 or 7 years. And of course, I'm still going to go out and source, but I could sit back and do nothing all week and still make good money. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like my main mindset I'm going back to, and the original readoption agency where you try to sell everything of everything so it doesn't wind up in the trash. So let's see how it goes. Shall we? All right, next up. All right, the Jock Jam CD promo single going up to Canada. Sold for $5.55. And if you're new to this video, the only thing that are free is what I just showed you. Everything else that I sell comes with a shipping cost that I do not disclose. I just don't say it. There's no point in doing that. But so it's $5.55 plus shipping. Kick ass. All right, here we go. Number 1. Just talking about it. C54. So I'm trying to put them where they're quick and convenient so I can pull in a matter of no time. Also, what I'm doing too is if it has a booklet, I'm not putting the booklet in the picture. It'll be like a bonus. They'll get a surprise and go, ooh, it didn't say I was going to get the booklet too. And then they get the booklet, and then maybe I even get better feedback. So the only problem is looking for the disc. I'm looking at the color, but now it's probably going to be one with the booklet. So now I should have looked at the name. So, but we'll get this working a little bit better. All right, let me get the name. Bindle Edwards or something of that nature. So So here it is right here. Would have been right here in front, quick and easy. Would have been. So I gotta work that up a little bit. Maybe I just put the disc outside the booklet so I can see the actual disc, so then I know exactly what I'm looking for. And like I said, I'm going to try to put them around this area so it's quick and easy. I talked about making the box system, which I'll probably do eventually after I maybe get these tapped out first, since those are right here. But sold for $6, free shipping, and not promoted. So that means I made $1.72 profit off of this item that would have just got, thrown away, if you will. So works for me. Now, so this one's obviously taking longer because I'm showing you the steps I'm going to do with something like this. So I've got tons of these CD trays. I've got boxes of hundreds of these things. So what I'm going to do, if it's just a disc, pop it in there, throw it in a mailer, and be done with it. But I think what I might do is look for a cheaper way to mail this. I wonder, now I'm thinking out loud here, I wonder if I could just get like a cardboard sleeve, if it would be cheaper. Even if I made cardboard sleeves and mass produce, like mass cutting of a certain size, I wonder if that would be cheaper, because I always have tons of extra big boxes, right? So I wonder if there's this is the way my head works, always trying to figure out how to save a penny here, a penny there, because when you do that over a course of a year, 5 years, you're going to save a lot of money. So just bear with me. So I've got plenty of boxes that gets thrown in recycling. So what if I could take those boxes, somehow quickly break them down into 7x7 size, and then I just throw the disc in between two cardboard pieces. You got the rigid, boom, maybe a little piece of tape, and it's done. It didn't cost me no money because I got boxes. But how much time does it cost? That's where I have to take into factor, can it be done effectively? So there's where my next thought is. Instead of wasting, 10 cents here, if I could do something for free, if it would take me less than 10 cents to make 100 of them, if you will. Well, not technically probably, but just thinking out loud. But anyway, so yeah, here we go. And we've got the second one. So right here in this drawer, and I got two of them, so they bought two of the same one, which I probably should have looked this one up and probably could have got more out of it, but that's all right, which is right here. So there's one. So the other one should be, this is taking a lot longer with one hand than it would with two. So there they are. So I got my sale, which is buy two or more, get 50% off. So since they bought two of these, I got them both for $6. It means I made $1.72 on both of them, 85 cents a piece. But selling two, selling three, selling four, hell, probably even selling 6 or 7 of these, my shipping price is not going to increase. So technically, I'll be making more money the more that sells. So with two, I would pull out a tray, put them on it, and grab a rubber band. I need to probably bring some down. Grab a rubber band it so it doesn't go flying, throw it in the mailer, and be done. So, boom, number 2. 2 and 3, technically. Are you ready for a cassette night? Yeah. All right, we got 3 cassettes headed up to New Jersey, sold for $15. We got isolation chamber. And I think this is what, this customer is a repeat customer, and I think it's a she. It's the vibe I got, and maybe she signed her name. Maybe that's why I think she's a she. She told me she enjoys just paging through my store, and she keeps adding stuff on, here and there. So that's what I really like about just adding everything into my store, because there's so many people, and I get messages constantly about people who just love paging through my store. And all the time I'll get, can you hold off? I want to go through your store more and add more and stuff like that. So a lot of my bulk orders are people who just love paging through my store. So that's cool. So I like that. I like it. I'm done peopling. T-shirt sold for $9.50, headed to Katy, Texas. All right, next up, we've got this just Clover, the game hat. Sold for $10, headed to Concord, California. I wonder if we can do like a 5-year program video. How much stuff can I get listed in 5 years? Documented on video. It's like, how do I do that? I've got an oversized 2-car garage filled, literally. You cannot even walk into it. Floor to ceiling, wall to wall, wall to door. Literally every inch crammed with something to resell. I've got a 10 by 30 storage locker. Same thing. Can barely open the door. Floor to wall, or floor to ceiling, wall to wall. Totally full. Another 10 by 30, 1/3 is business stuff. And then I got 2 20 by 20 extra rooms that you can walk into, but that's about it. That's about it. Floor to ceiling, wall to wall, packed with stuff. So I wonder if there's a good way I can document this somehow to see how much stuff we can get through in the next 5 years. I'll have to think about that. Could be a nice little side video project of some sort. All right, got a Mizzou hat, sold for $5.25. Headed to St. Clairsville, Ohio. I'm trying to think if there's a unique way of doing it. I may have to wait till I get my new phone because I can only get about 30 minutes of video on this phone, and then when I splice it together, that takes up another 30 minutes to make that spliced video. So technically, I only get about a 30-minute window on my phone because I don't edit my videos. I just splice everything I record, turn it on, tape in, turn it on, tape in, and then I just splice it all together. So I might have to wait till I get my bigger phone with the bigger storage before I do a second type of video series, because it wouldn't be something I would probably do daily. It might be more of a weekly thing. So I'd have to save the video, and it would be in my way right now. So just thinking out loud, that's all I'm doing. I had a nice little just not worrying about videos and stuff the last couple of days, just kind of not worrying about anything, just kind of let my mind free float. So now I gave my mind a break, so now all these ideas are flowing in again. So I kind of like that. So you're just gonna have to bear with me if I talk a lot throughout morning and evening videos. So land shark hat with a little chunk taken out of it, sold for $7. Headed to Oklahoma. There's no sharks in Oklahoma. Laura Brannigan, the best of cassette. Oh, that's a cool embossed case. Sold for $6. Headed to Sugar Land, Texas. Now I gotta cut loose, foot loose, kick off the Sunday shoes. Ooh wee. Here's where I lose the words. Marie, take a picture of me. Oh, I don't know the words. Sorry. All right, Footloose soundtrack on a vinyl. Sold for $7. Headed to Richland, Washington. Shelf 11. Candlebox, you. We got puppies. So that first pill I bought them did not work for their allergies and itching. So the guys who came to hook up my TV, he has a bigger dog. And he said he's, instead of using, I always forget the stuff I say consistently. Abaquil. He used Zyrtec, and it seemed to work better. So we got some Zyrtec yesterday. So I gave them their first pill yesterday. Give them their second one today and see if that starts working. It's cheaper than doing the Abaquil thing. So, all right, we're going down here in the puppy area. Oh, my cute little babies. My cute little babies. Let me get that off of you. Yes. All right, Candlebox, you. And if you have not heard that song and you like rock and metal-ish stuff, you definitely should listen to You by Candlebox. One of probably their best song, in my opinion. I love that song. All right, so for $7, headed to Theodore, Alabama. Candlebox, I remember when I first started in the music store in '93, Candlebox had just released while I was there, they released their new album. We're like, oh, who's this? Let's check it out. Put it in. Like, oh yeah, this album's good. And they took off from there. But Great album. Great album. All right, Beer Nuts, a CD, sold for $5.55. Headed over to Strater, oh, something. Strater, Illinois. I don't know. Damn English language just pisses me off. All right, the last one of this. You've been seeing this, so. All right, A Lot Like Love, sealed. And I got a bunch. I had a bunch of these. There may still be more of these in storage, because I think I got these about the same time as this one and that one, because I found those all together, and that one. Yes. And got them at a Goodwill way back when. I don't think there's a date on any of them to know when I got them, but quite a while ago. Plus 12 years, easily. Anyway, so the last one, at least for now, sold for $10. Headed to Walcott, Iowa. Alrighty, we got a Fighting Illini hat sold on True Gather. And just so you know, if you do True Gather, that is, again, not ending items on eBay. So be aware of that. Headed to Illinois, sold for $12.50. That is it for the morning. There was a little, I forgot to record it, a little toy that sold for $3 on Bonanza. A little mystery box toy that were popular 7 years ago or whatever. Probably been in the store for that long. Anyway, that's all for this video. So we're gonna go post office, honey hole. If I find anything, I'll add it to this video. How about that? If I find anything, you'll see it at the end here. So this will either end or it won't. You'll get a little bonus section. You never know when you're gonna get bonuses at the end of my videos. So, all right, I will see you all in the next video. I need to get vacuum down here. The cuties. Later, everybody.